Now we are going to start with the numericals based on integrated rate equation. So here I have a numerical for you, so just look at the board. What we are given with that initial concentration of N2O5, which is a first order reaction, right, is this is the given reaction, right, and in this reaction what you have the initial concentration of this N2O5 as 1.24 into 10 raised to power minus 2 moles per liter, and the temperature is 318 Kelvin, right. What happens according to the question, what they say that after 60 minutes obviously N2O5 is going to decrease, right. So what concentration you get to see after 60 minutes? We get to see that it becomes 0.20 into 10 raised to power minus 2 moles per liter, and you need to find the rate constant. We know that as it is given, it is a first order reaction, so that means we have this expression that the R is equal to, the K is equal to 2.303 T log R naught upon R. This you have expression for first order reaction, you already know now, we derived this in a previous topic. So we are going to put the values, so see that it becomes 2.303 T after 60 minutes. So that means like initially the T was 0, so we got this initial concentration, and when that T increases to 60 minutes, so that means we have to put the T as 60 minutes. Then we have log R naught indicate the initial concentration. So what we have 1.24 into 10 raised to power minus 2 moles per liter divided by the R, that is the concentration what we get, or the rate which we get at time is equal to 60 minutes, that is 0.20 into 10 raised to power minus 2 moles per liter. So this is what we have, right. We are going to simplify the equation, moles per liter cancels moles per liter, and after solving this what we get the result 0.304 per minute. So this is how you are going to do the expression. Just what you need is just look at the questions, that whether it is a zero order reaction or a first order, then use that integrated rate expression, just write it, put the values, and you are going to get the result, right. Now you know that, as we know that in this kind of reaction it involves the gaseous moles, there are the solid particles, there are the liquid components. But what happens when we want to express the gas equation in a gaseous phase? That means we have the reactant in gaseous phase, and we just want to you can say change the integrated gas equation in terms of the partial pressure. So just look at the board how we are going to change this given expression. Suppose I had this A giving rise to B plus C, in which A is in gaseous state, B is in gaseous state, C is in gaseous state. So all are in gaseous state, right. So that means we are considering the pressures here, right, because like when the reactants and products are in gaseous state, it is best to express the rate in terms of gases, the partial pressure, and you know that the unit is atmosphere. So what I am going to do, I am just going to write the similar integrated rate expression what we did for first order. So it is K is equal to 2.303 divided by T log R naught upon R. So this is the expression if we write in terms of the concentration. But now I am going to write the rate of the concentration in terms of the partial pressure. So let us indicate that when time is equal to 0, right, when time is equal to 0, suppose the pressure of it is 0, and again this is 0, and let its pressure be P. Now when the time changes to T, let its pressure be P minus X, and this becomes X and X, right. So that means what is going to be total pressure if we indicate at time T? So that means it is going to be this plus this. So it is P minus, this is, let us take as P1, right, because it is initially taken as P. So P1 minus X plus X plus X, it cancels out. So total pressure is equal to P1 plus X, right. Now when we write the expression in terms of partial pressure, this equation becomes 2.303 divided by T log, this R naught becomes the initial pressure, that is the P. I took P, so I am writing this P, you can take it as P naught as well, right, divided by P1, that is the pressure at time T, P1 minus X. Now I can have the value of X if I am given with total pressure, I can calculate that, and then after calculating I can put the value and I can find the unknown variable which is need to be asked, which is asked in the question. I can do that. So just you have to keep in mind, when you need to express the integrated rate expression for a gaseous phase, you need to write in a partial pressures, and this is how the expression is going to be, that is the initial rate is going to be the partial initial pressure, and this R is going to be the final final pressure, and here you will be subtracting the moles, and you can know the value of x if you know the total pressure. So see, I am just going to apply this equation in a numerical here I have for you. See, we consider a first order reaction, that means the reaction is first order, so that means we are going to use this expression, right. So what do we get to see in this reaction? We get to see that there is decrease in concentration of N2O5, and as the reaction is written, you can see that it is a decomposition of N2O5. It is breaking down into N2O4 and O2, and this reaction is occurring at constant volume. And you also have a data along. See, they say when the time is 0 second, the pressure, these all are gases. I think I don't need to mention, but I am writing for you. So they say that when the time is 0, the pressure of N2O5 is 0.5. And when the time increases to 100 times, 100 seconds, the total pressure becomes 0.512. So let us take the total pressure expression first. So see, I am writing the equation again. I have 2N2O5 giving rise to 2N2O4, and we have O2. So when time is equal to 0 second, this is what is given, 0 second. When time is 0 second, the pressure we are going to have is 0.5 atmosphere, right. And when the time increases to 100 seconds, what pressure we have? So obviously we have this minus x, right. So because initially when t is equal to 0, the pressure was merely due to this, the 5 atmosphere, but when after 100 seconds the reactants start producing the product, and they are also in a gaseous phase, that means the pressure is due to them also, right. So what I am going to do, again let us suppose they are the rate of formation of this x and x, right, and this is 2 moles, so we write 2x. So the pressure becomes 0.5 minus 2x, because it leads to the formation of 2x, right. So what is going to be the total pressure? So obviously the total pressure, or you can write either PT or you can write total pressure, is equal to 0.5 minus 2x plus x. This is what you have, right. So how I am going to do now, this just cancels out, as we can see. So let us take change this equation. I am just cancelling the moles. So if we cancel, because first we know that how we cancel the mole and how we use it. So let us cancel the mole first, right. So suppose it is 0.5 minus x. So this comes out to be 0.5 minus x plus x and this. So this just cancels out. So total pressure is 0.5 plus x, right. For first order reaction, I told you the expression is this. So I am going to put this value all in this expression. So what do we get after putting? We get K is equal to 2.303, T is the 100 seconds, right. So 100 log, initial pressure is 0.5 atmosphere, and this P1 minus x is 0.5 minus, here I am going to put 2x. Right, because here we have to consider the moles. So 0.5 minus 2x. Now we have the value for this x also, right. This is something like when we just solved it, what value we got for this. So just look at the board what we got. We got this 0.5 is equal to 0.5 minus this x, and we have this total pressure also as 512. So we are just putting 0.512 is equal to 0.5 plus x comes out to be 0.012 atmosphere. So this x I am going to put here. So it is this divided by 100 log 0.5 minus 2 into 0.012. Atmosphere cancels atmosphere, and this is the result what you get. I think you can solve for it. After solving, you will get the result 4.98 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 per second. So this is the result you are going to get. Again, I am going to explain this equation. Just look at the board again. We have this data, right. What I did, I just wrote that when t is equal to 0, the pressure was merely due to this N2O5. We have this 2 moles. Right. So it is 0.5 atmosphere, and they were not formed, so we were taking the pressure as 0. But when the time increases to 100 seconds, so that means this x gets subtracted from this. That means some amount of the pressure got reduced, and the pressure got reduced by x factor. So I wrote minus 0.5 minus x, because it gave rise to x moles of this and x moles of this. Then what I did, I just calculated the total pressure, and when I calculated, this just cancels out, and we came to know the value, that is 0.012. Then for first order the reaction is this, I just substituted the value, I just substituted the x from this side to that side, and then we are here with the result. So this is how you are going to solve the equation. It is just a matter that like the difference between the two numerical is that here we are considering the concentration and here we are considering the pressures. Otherwise everything remains same, because here when we are considering the pressure you need to calculate the total pressure first. But once you have the total pressure, we are in a position to calculate the value of x, and when we are ready with the value of x, we can just substitute in the equation and we can get the result. So this is so simple. Just try it out at your home with different questions. You will be well versed definitely. Just learn the this thing integrated rate expression first, that which expression is used for the zero order and which is used for the first order. One more thing, you know that zero order reactions are uncommon reactions, right? We get to see that zero order reaction only in case where some enzymes are involved or some special conditions are applied. Otherwise most of the reaction occur at that means they are first order reaction. Keep in mind, we get to see zero order very you can see in very rare chance most of the reactions are first order reactions. So try it out at your place.